My name is Dylan Hendrickson, and today I'm going to show you how you can make more money and pay less taxes through our full service accounting, visual financial reporting, and unlimited consulting plan. And we're going to show you how you can do this without needing to spend hours every month on your accounting and bookkeeping, without dealing with overworked and outdated accountants who take days to respond to your questions, without breaking the bank on an in-house accounting team, and without overpaying in taxes. Now, this is primarily for B2B service-based businesses, high-ticket B2C coaches, influencers with an info product on the back end, and course creators. So really any online business fits for the most part, but this is who we primarily work with and specialize in. So just the outline showing you what we're going to be going over. We're going to show you who this will work for, the expected results from working with us, our proven process. We're going to get into a little nitty gritty with some accounting strategy and kind of our take on it. We're going to show some case studies and some testimonials. We're going to show how we guarantee results, answer some of the questions that you probably have, and then show you what businesses that this does not work for. But first, who am I? Like I said, my name is Dylan Hendrickson. I'm the founder, owner of Sledge Accounting. I've been in the accounting and financial space for the past 4 years. We're currently helping over 15 clients at the time of this video maximize their profits and save a fortune in taxes. I have my master's degree in accountancy, and my entire team is composed of CPAs with over a decade of experience. So here, I got a couple different social channels. I have a YouTube, have tons of awesome videos on there showing I know what I'm talking about. Same with the LinkedIn, same with Twitter. Feel free to go follow and subscribe and check that stuff out. So who this will work for. So if you're an online business owner in the United States, not including e-commerce, we don't typically work with e-com brands. You're making at least $120,000 in yearly annual revenue, and you can be B2B or B2C if it is not a physical product that you're selling B2C. Some of the results we can help you get, we have some testimonials here. I'm not going to click into them, but they are on the website. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see these, some big names in the space that we help out and love working with. So jumping into our proven process. So our process begins with a deep understanding of your personal and business financial situation. We then create a personalized tax plan tailor-made to your specific individual and business situation. And this ensures that we can save you a lot of money come tax season, and it makes sure that we don't let any tax deductions or advantages that you might have with your situation slip through the cracks. From there, we make sure that your bookkeeping is clean and up to date, because if it's not, we can't really do any, strategic planning or CFO level type insights if the books aren't clean and caught up. So we do that. And then from there, we take over all of your accounting, handling everything that you need every month. So our services are designed to provide real-time insights that are unique to each client and personalized for your best interest. So this will transform your financial landscape and allow you to make well-informed and data-driven decisions for your business. So what exactly do we do? So there's kind of two branches of the service. So there's the tax plan, and we highly suggest starting the engagement with us with a tax plan. And so as far as the tax planning goes, entity optimization is often the lowest hanging fruit. We spend a lot of time there making sure you're structured correctly. And if you're a lower level of the game, maybe not making quite as much yet, you're just starting out, that's okay. You're probably good with just an LLC with a separate business bank account. But as you move up and you start to approach 100K net per year, then it's time to start considering maybe making an S election and becoming an S Corp. So I just have a quick S Corp case study right here. Before and after, 150K in profits as an LLC, and then 150K in profit as an S Corp. So before the S Corp, you're going to owe, 15% self-employment taxes, which comes out with that amount as $22,000. So then if you took that same $150,000 and became an S Corp, now you take half of that and pay yourself a salary, and it cuts that self-employment tax in half effectively. So if you are approaching that 100K net per year, definitely something that you want to consider. You definitely should talk to an accountant before making that S selection, because there are some other things to consider. But typically that's when you should start looking at it. And then I just want to talk about the power of tax planning over time. So you've probably heard that over the course of your life, taxes will be your biggest expense. And it might not feel this way if you're at a lower net income level or you're just starting out. But as you grow into 6 and 7 figures, the hammer of taxes starts to hit hard. And if you're currently at that level, you already know what I'm talking about. And that hammer swings for the rest of your life. So proactively tax planning each year will save you so much pain from overpaying in taxes. I like to say that having an accountant but not engaging in tax planning with them is kind of like owning a high performance sports car, but then keeping it parked in the garage and never taking it out. So we like to start our engagements with a tax plan, because then we can show you how much we can save you, first of all, but then also we have a plan to work towards and work throughout the year, making sure that you execute the strategies that we come up with. And then from there, we have our ongoing services. And in a nutshell, you have business transactions that come in and out, and then we categorize those transactions in our accounting software. We generate some visual reports from there. And then from the visual reports, that's where your tax return is built out at the end of the year. And we also use those visual reports to help you make business decisions. So that's kind of how all of it ties together. Now, the timeline of how it goes working with us is, like I said, we prefer to start off with a personalized tax plan. This gives us a plan to follow throughout the year, as well as make sure we take advantage of all of the tax advantages that are relevant to your situation. And we do have a guarantee on that part of the service. So we guarantee that you'll save more with our tax plan than what you pay for it. So no risk there. And then from there, we'll set up the software. So we invite you into a private Slack channel and we provide you an exclusive Calendly link. And then we connect all of your business bank accounts to Xero. So we're a very tech-friendly firm. We love Slack. We love Calendly. We love Loom. We use all of that to our advantage. And then once we have your business bank accounts connected in Xero, we're going to meticulously go through your books and make sure that everything is correct and up to date. And then we maintain the bookkeeping going forward, making sure that everything is organized and accurate going forward. And then from there, we can take a look at maybe automating some of your invoicing, some of your AR. We can help you connect Xero to Stripe, and then we help get all of your recurring revenues dialed in with automated invoicing. It's super slick. Then from there, with the tax deductions, now we have the books clean. We're able to figure out the best possible ways for you to save money on taxes while keeping everything legit. We're able to make sure that none of those expenses fall through the cracks and get missed at tax time because they're not hanging out in your personal account. We have it all organized in your business accounts. So we're going to make sure you take advantage of every deduction you can. Connect Xero to Fathom, which is a visual reporting tool. And from there, we create visual reports. We can do some custom KPIs, and we really see a lot of metrics to measure your financial health. This is a huge part, right? And then from there, we want to actually analyze those financial reports. So we're going to spend time one-on-one to come through those reports, and we're going to help you figure out which areas of your business you can improve in. And then payroll, this isn't applicable to everybody. Some people don't have employees on payroll, but if you do have employees on payroll or you are an S Corp and need to pay yourself a wage, we can handle all of the payroll. And by you not doing this helps avoid any unnecessary headache and ensures legal compliance, because payroll is, high audit risk, can be very complex. We also help you figure out the proper steps to pay yourself, especially if you're an S Corp, making sure that S Corp salary is optimized. And then we prep and file your quarterly payroll tax returns as well. So that's all handled for you. And then we help with the decision making. So now we have all this visual financial data. You can make better decisions and help maximize profits. And we're going to help you make those decisions and help identify where you can improve. And we also provide unlimited consulting along the way. So we don't just give you all this and leave you high and dry. You can message us in Slack 24/7. You can book a call with us literally anytime to make sure that you're completely taken care of. And then from there, we prep and file your business tax return as well. And we can also do your individual tax returns. We just do that as a separate line item come tax time. Maximizing tax deductions. So as a business owner, you probably dread the day that tax season rolls around, and you probably think to yourself, why do I have to give up so much of my money to the government? I'd rather be using this on something of real value and reinvest this money to continue and grow my business. And really, this isn't just you. Literally every business owner feels this way. And that's why we strategically leverage as many tax deductions as possible while avoiding anything that can be deemed extreme or outlandish. So I had a mentor in the accounting space tell me one time that pigs get fed, but hogs get slaughtered. So we take all deductions that make sense, that we can make a legit argument for being ordinary and necessary in your business, while making sure we don't be too extreme or outlandish with it, because we want to be creative. We want to take advantage of everything we can, but also it's not worth getting audited over, buying personal meals on your business card, right? So we help you navigate some of that gray area. And to begin, we meticulously go through the bookkeeping. As I mentioned, we're going to make sure that all of your books are clean and caught up. And as you can see in this pyramid right here, the foundation of any great tax plan or tax planning in general is bookkeeping. If you have bad accounting, you have bad records, you're going to get a bad tax return. There's just no chance of an accurate tax return happening in a situation like that. So by having the bookkeeping dialed in, we can make sure that no expenses fall through the cracks. We have a clear picture of your financial situation, and then we can craft strategies from that. So if you don't do this part right, nothing good follows. So keeping track of how much money your business makes and spends is important, obviously, and it's proof we'll be using to facilitate tax deductions. So the better records that we keep, the higher your chances are of passing an audit and being able to actually deduct the expenses. We don't want to try and deduct stuff on your tax return, get audited, and then we don't have proof, and then you just don't get those deductions. You just miss out on them. So part of the bookkeeping is actually, keeping records and being able to prove that, what we're claiming happened on your tax return actually did happen. What we don't want to do, we don't want to mix business and personal expenses between business and personal accounts. And same goes for business income. We don't want to pay off personal credit cards with business cards. We don't want to pay off business credit cards with personal cards. We don't want to commingle it all. It is essential to have a business bank account set up that is separate from your personal bank account. So we just recommend having a business checking, maybe one business credit card, and a business savings account. And that's really all you need. You don't need a million credit cards. You don't need a million checking accounts, at least not starting out, at least not until you're like super high up in the game or you have a ton of spend. Then maybe get an extra credit card for some of the points, but you really don't need a ton of accounts. And then from here, you need to make sure that all of your business income and expenses are ran through these accounts. That is imperative. That is crucial. Fast tracked bookkeeping. So we're able to do such amazing bookkeeping because there's such amazing software out there. So we connect your business bank accounts to the accounting software Xero. And what it does is it automatically pulls in all of your business transactions from your business accounts into the software. So from there, we're able to categorize each transaction that goes through. We're able to say, who it was to or from, the transaction category, and why or how it was actually business related. So this allows for a few different things. It helps keep business and personal finances separate. It helps ensure that business expenses don't get missed, which effectively helps you pay less tax. Or it's going to keep accurate and descriptive records to help protect you in the case of an IRS audit. And the data here can be used to create basic reports like an income statement and balance sheet. And the data here can also be pulled into other software such as Fathom, which we'll talk about in a minute, to provide a more comprehensive visual reporting. Invoicing on autopilot. This is just a little bonus of why I really love Xero. A lot of agency owners are invoicing their clients on a recurring basis. And in Xero, you can create and send repeating invoices, meaning that the invoices will send out every month, quarter, year, as often as you need them to. And on top of that, a lot of you agency owners are using Stripe. Xero has a direct integration with Stripe. So then when we connect Stripe to Xero, we start using those repeating invoices. You can actually offer your clients to set up auto pay for that repeating invoice, meaning that if they opt into the auto pay, the invoice will be sent automatically. They will pay you on the due date automatically. And when the money hits your bank account, it'll automatically match the invoice payment in the accounting software. It is super slick. I love it. I have a step-by-step guide on how to do this yourself. I'll have this posted on YouTube and you can find that link in the description of the video. Moving on to the visual financial reports. So now that your bookkeeping is caught up, we continue to maintain it at the highest level so that we can begin to move on to the next steps of the game. So we found from working with multiple clients over the years that sending over income statements and balance sheets just wasn't very helpful for most clients. They're just filled with a bunch of numbers that most people don't understand. And that's if we could even get them to look at the financial reports in the first place. So that's why we started looking for different solutions. We spent countless hours trying to find the best way to create engaging and insightful visual reports so that you can make better decisions to grow your business. So what we came to is Fathom HQ, which is an online financial analysis and reporting tool that integrates with Xero so that we can take your financial data to the next level. So with Fathom, we can diagnose and track custom KPIs and easily analyze financial performance with simple yet insightful visual reports. So kind of how does it work? We connect your Xero account to Fathom. This will import your financial data and generate a range of visuals and metrics. Then we take into account your specific needs and customize your reports for you with accuracy. And then we analyze the data, identify areas of improvement, and help you fix them. Now that you have the data and clearly understand your financial performance, you're able to make informed decisions to work towards optimizing the areas that actually need improvement. So this will help increase your profitability as well as unlock doors for tax planning. So here's a couple of visual reporting examples. So each of our clients gets customized monthly visual performance reports sent to them, and this aids you in figuring out the next best moves to take in order to help you scale your business. So the first is the waterfall style cash flow report. This visual is essential because most businesses that underperform actually have cash flow issues, even more so than they have profitability issues. So this is going to show all the money in, all the money out, even past the income statement transaction. So it's going to show the money out, paying off credit cards, paying off debt, paying yourself. So you get a really full picture of what's going on in your business. Then from there, we have a profitability chart. This is going to show your margin of safety and your break-even point. It's going to show your revenue, your total costs, the difference between those. Super slick. And then we also have the KPI report. And this is showing the results versus the targeted amount. So we have a little meeting and we'll go in and we'll actually pick out the target amounts that you have for revenue, profit margin, all that sort of stuff. And it'll show the percentage change from the prior period, and we can even rank this stuff against a benchmark group. So it's pretty slick, showing you, did you hit it, did you not, what's the percentage change month over month, that sort of stuff. And these are just a few of the charts that are included in the monthly performance report, 3 of the most important ones. It does come with even more than that. So pretty awesome. Analyzing the reports and improving your business. So 82% of businesses fail because of cash flow problems. Let that sink in for a second. So it's not because of a lack of profits or a need for more clients that kills businesses every day. It's actually cash flow problems. Even if you had $1 million in net profit, you might still end up with no leftovers to support your business, or pay taxes because of your cash flow. So this usually happens to business owners who do something that people like me call bank balance accounting. So bank balance accounting is losing accounting, guys. This is when you use the balance of your bank account to determine how your business is doing. So hey, if it's a high balance, business is great. If it's a low balance, business is terrible. But the problem with using your bank balance to determine the health of your business is that it doesn't in itself give you the insight into the actual cash flows of your business. So instead, you need to commit to actually looking at the numbers. The act of going through the reports could seriously save your business. And that's why we set time aside to give you real-time insights in order to help you understand your reports. We'll go through each one to help you get a deep understanding of your financial situation. We'll take the time. It's part of the unlimited consulting. If you need to go over the report multiple times to get what you need out of it, we will do that with you because we think it's that important. So with all this, you'll be on track to growing your business instead of becoming one of the 82 businesses that fail by not having a similar process. Payroll. If you have payroll in your business, this probably has caused you at least a handful of headaches at some point. And if it hasn't yet, the thought of trying to figure it out yourself is likely daunting. Figuring out your payroll while keeping it up to legal standards is an absolute nightmare. And why waste hours of your time doing it, honestly, when that time could be better spent making more money? So here's a couple key reasons why you should be outsourcing your payroll headache to professionals like us. So complexity of tax regulations. Like I said, payroll is super complex. It's super easy to mess up. It's high audit risk. It's very time consuming. There's the risk of errors and people don't like their money being messed with. So we don't want to mess up payroll to your employees. We want to keep that trust there. Keeping legal compliance, making sure that their data is secure, making sure the records are appropriately kept. I've mentioned a few times it is very high audit risk with payroll if you're not withholding the proper amounts to the proper agencies. And then the benefit management as far as, health insurance and some of that other stuff. So, and we could have made this list longer, but we chose not to. We didn't want to give you another headache. So we have a strategic partner that's a CPA firm that actually specializes in payroll. They run payroll for over 500 businesses in all 50 states. It's their bread and butter. They completely knock it out of the park every single time. So we make sure your employees are paid correctly and on time. And this also helps us keep accurate records as far as the bookkeeping goes and everything else to help prevent any legal issues or employee complaints. So here's a little bonus nugget. You should not be paying yourself a salary through payroll if you are not an S Corp. You actually pay yourself through an owner's draw instead. So if you're an LLC, a sole proprietor, or a partnership, you should not be paying yourself a salary through payroll. You need to be paying yourself through an owner's draw. And this is just simply when you transfer money from your business bank account to your personal bank account. And if you are an S Corp, you do need to be paying yourself a salary through your business through payroll. Unlimited consulting plus decision making. So unlimited consulting is included in all of our accounting packages. And this truly is a game changer. So a lot of accountants out there will actually charge you every single time that you call them, if they even answer the phone in the first place, which is kind of insane, right? So this is exactly the type of model that we are trying to decimate here at Sledge Accounting. So the foundation of our accounting services is an open line of communication with extreme responsiveness. And we're able to provide this by creating a private Slack channel with you and your accounting team. And this is where the majority of our communication takes place. You can message us there 24/7 with any questions, concerns, or just to say what's up. And then if for some reason we can't figure it out over Slack, you actually get an exclusive Calendly link where you can book a call with your accounting team as often as you need to. And by having this constant line of open communication with us, you gain access to a team of trusted partners to help you with your decision business making, to help you unlock profits, to help you save on taxes and all that good stuff. Choosing the right accounting service. So we're a proactive service. Unlike the other accounting firms that are usually reactive. But what does reactive mean? They're going to wait for issues to arise. They're not going to do any strategic planning ahead. They're not going to provide you with financial business insights throughout the year. A lot of them require you to do your own bookkeeping and payroll throughout the year. They're probably not going to have an understanding of your specific industry or business model because they take on a wide range of clients. And they're only going to file your tax return during tax time. And there's really not much they can do in regards to tax planning once the year ends. Do you kind of see where the problem is with only going to your accountant during tax time? There's just not a lot they can do for you. Where on our end, we're a proactive solution. So we're extremely responsive. We're not going to leave you hanging for days at a time wondering what's going on. We understand the needs of our clients because we primarily work in the same niche. We understand the business model and the industry of our clients. We plan ahead so that issues that arise can be fixed easily. We provide you with financial business insights throughout the year. We provide customized solutions to you and your business. And we do proactive tax plans throughout the year, and we file your tax returns during tax season. And this ensures that you get the most advantageous tax return possible. And you might be thinking, well, you're just doing the same thing as every other firm, and that is just wrong. And working with us, you're going to get improved time management. You're going to be getting your time back. You're not going to have to spend hours in your bookkeeping, in your payroll, in your taxes trying to figure it out. You're going to gain financial visibility through those visual reports. You're going to understand exactly what's going on in your business. Your questions are always going to be answered, and they're going to be answered swiftly. It's going to be answered quickly. You're not going to be waiting for days or weeks at a time on should you do this or should you not do this. You hit us up, boom, it's answered. Inherently, you're going to pay less in taxes because we know exactly what's going on by doing your books throughout the whole year, right? And being involved with you on a monthly, weekly type of basis instead of a once per year basis. And then we're super tech friendly. Your accounting processes are going to be streamlined using the best tech we have. And then you're going to get peace of mind just knowing that you're working with some trusted partners as far as your accounting and your finances go. Other accountants wait until something bad happens to fix them, and they take ages to do it. We plan ahead. And if any problems still arise, we fix them ASAP. How we guarantee results. So this is a comprehensive service. Most companies only do a portion of what we do. And we can do everything that we've discussed for you and your business in less than 30 minutes of your time per month. And through our services, we will save you more in taxes than the fee that you pay for our tax plan. Addressing some of your concerns, some of the questions you might have. So do you really need such a complex service? And while it might seem like a complex service on the surface, our goal is actually to simplify your financial process. So really, there's something called like coordination fatigue. If you have a bookkeeper over here and a payroll person over here and a tax accountant over here, and you're trying to coordinate between all of them, trying to figure out how to run your business, how to make decisions, that is not very simple, right? So by being comprehensive, we actually are simplifying your accounting processes. And it is an investment. We're going to save you way more in time, taxes, and peace of mind than you'll be paying us. And our process is proven to unlock profits and minimize taxes. Are our services more expensive than others? Yes, they are. And you should consider it an investment because our tax plan and proactive approach will identify financial opportunities and help prevent costly mistakes, saving you tons of money in the long run. And also, we don't work with every business who runs to us. We're a premium service. We only choose to work with clients that we know we can serve well and knock it out of the park for. So how will you utilize the unlimited consulting? You're going to get a private Slack channel. You're going to get an exclusive Calendly link, and that's where we're going to communicate. And you seriously, like when I say you can book a call anytime, there is time slots every single day. And that Slack channel we're super active in. So anything you need is going to get handled super quickly. Will this require a lot of your time? So during the tax planning and the cleanup phase for the bookkeeping, it does require a little bit more of your time and cooperation just as we're getting things kicked off. But really after that, like second month, third month, it's really up to you how much time you spend with us. So we value our time. We aim to make every interaction efficient and productive. But after that tax plan cleanup phase, we really can get everything handled with less than 30 minutes of your time per month. And if you spend more than that with us, which is encouraged, it's usually just because you're taking advantage of that unlimited consulting that we've been talking about. So what does being proactive really mean for your business? So we're always looking out for your best interests. We're anticipating challenges and we're identifying opportunities. So we're proactively providing financial insights for your business throughout the year, ultimately helping you make better decisions, ultimately unlocking profits and saving you taxes. Can we really customize our services for your unique needs? So yeah, we have tailored solutions and they're designed to align with your unique financial goals and challenges. And while we customize our approach, we ensure that it remains streamlined and straightforward for you. Maybe you're considering accounting software, just loading up QuickBooks or Xero and trying to do it yourself. Why should you hire us instead? While accounting software is useful for basic tasks, it lacks the human touch, understanding, and strategic insights that we are able to provide. So we not only manage your numbers, but we also offer advice, proactive solutions, and a personalized approach that the software just simply can't replicate yet. Now, also, if you get a software, you'll need a human to operate it. If you don't work with us, you're going to be spending a ton of your time crunching numbers in spreadsheets, or you're going to have to hire someone in-house to do that, which will cost infinitely more than working with us. I've never in my career ever inherited books that were self-done by a business owner that were actually done correctly. So at the end of the day, by going that route, you're going to be spending more of your time in the business, and it's also going to cost you more money because whatever account you go to is going to have to go back and redo that work anyways. Maybe you've had bad experiences with accountants in the past. How are we different? So we pride ourselves on transparency, extreme responsiveness, and a proactive approach. You could say those are like our foundation of what we believe here. And we're also swift yet diligent with our work. We're going to be speedy and quick, but we're not so quick that we make errors and mistakes. We're going to minimize those as best we can. And then also, we're just not your old school typical accountants using methods as old as the dinosaurs, man. We're tech friendly. We want to save you as much taxes as we can. We want to put you in the best possible legal tax position that we can every single year. You know, a lot of accountants are just going to try and make you compliant with the IRS. We want to put you in the best, most advantageous position possible as far as taxes go, while also being legally compliant. So that's the difference right there. Who is this not for? So if you do not fit into any of these categories, we actually kindly ask that you do not book a call with us. If you're making less than $120,000 a year in revenue in your business, if you're looking for a low cost solution, if you don't value some of the proactive advice, insights, and accounting services, or if you already have an in-house accounting team, if you're in one of those situations, probably don't book a call with us. However, if you liked what you've heard and you think that we could maybe help you out and you're maybe interested in learning a little bit more, I highly encourage you to book a call with us. You know, at best, we end up being a great fit. We end up helping you streamline these processes, make you more money, pay less taxes. And at the worst, you know, we don't end up being a fit, but you're still going to come away with some really awesome insights as far as your business and taxes go. So definitely book a call with us if it makes sense to. Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.